Hey YouTube, this is Nayelli again, or NASAP's community, and you're probably wondering why. Why in the world is this woman making another video after she made the last video just 2 days ago? And I will tell you why. Because I am bored out of my mind. I'm still recuperating, and it's not as fast as I thought it was going to be, because I had surgery before and it was a little bit faster. And well, I'm pretty much just here, just sitting down, laying down, sipping on broth, water, protein shakes, and that's pretty much my life. Oh, and yeah, not the internet. But so I thought I'd make something constructive, and I was watching a few videos, and there's not a lot of them, or at least I can find that many. So I thought I'd make a video for those who's never had a surgery in their life, or the lap band, know what they're in for. Specifically the lap band procedure. I am a self-pay. The lap band, it cost me $9,900. So you can say 10 grand, basically. 3,900 was for my doctor, Dr. Nick Nicholson, which he is a great doctor, and the rest was for the hospital, which I was Park Forest Hospital. I live in Dallas, Texas, in case you're wondering. And I will tell you pretty much how it went. Dr. Nicholson is also the head director of the bariatric department of Baylor Plano, and I contacted them first, and I went to a seminar in January, and they told me, you know, how you could ask all these questions, and I thought it was going to be like a nurse or something that was going to give the seminar, but it turned out to be Dr. Nick Nicholson that gave it, and he answered everybody's questions there about the lap band, the sleeve, and the bypass. And you know, after I left there, I mean, I had already made the decision to have a surgery, because I thought that was the best thing for me. This was like the first days of the year this year, but after I left there, I was very confident. I just needed to get my money together. However, I still looked around, and after I looked around and researched, I still thought that he was my best choice, because I felt comfortable with him, and he seemed like a very nice, direct, and you know, he seemed like he really knew what he was talking about, and the references I had from him were excellent. So, you know, why look any further? About, what was it? About July the 14th or so, I contacted Nicholson Clinic, that's his clinic, and I scheduled an appointment, and they gave it to me on July 26th. That's where I went to my first consultation. And since I'm a self-pay, and I don't have any major medical issues, thank God, you know, it was fairly easy. The process was extremely easy, or maybe I just one of the lucky people that had a really good experience. We set the date. I wanted it ASAP, and I was scheduled. It was July 26th, and I was scheduled for August 21st. So that was less than a month. 2 weeks prior to that, I started my liquid. Well, not liquid diet, my 1,200 calorie diet to shrink my liver, and I lost 17 pounds. Unfortunately, it wasn't quite enough, because you're supposed to lose like 5% of your weight in that time. Sorry. But I managed. The day of the hospital, the day before, they called me to tell me what time I was going to check in. So right the day before. I mean, I knew the date, I just didn't know the hour. So I was contacted by the clinic of Dr. Nicholson, and they told me to check in at 12. Then the hospital called me, and well, let me backtrack just a little bit. I paid Dr. Nicholson the Friday before my surgery, and then Saturday and Sunday and Monday came by, and then on Tuesday I paid the hospital. In the 2 weeks prior to that, the hospital called me to set the appointment for the lab work, and it was just some blood, and then I think it's called echo or something like that, where they check your heart, and that was done in a 2-day period. So it was, and I had all the time in the world because I am not currently working, so it worked out for me. After that, the day of the surgery, I went there and I checked in. I paid my money. They took me up. They ran some urine lab work. Came back down, and then somebody went and got me, took me to my little room, and I put the gown. They put the IV. Yeah, everybody was like so nice. Okay. And I was really grateful for that, because I am a big baby when it comes to doctors. Okay, I don't care. I'm 25 and a big baby. There you go. I said it. Then they brought my family in. That was my mom, my sister, and my dad that were there. And then I had what was it called? Yes, a patient advocate that went to see if I was happy with everything. And yeah, so yay. I had another nurse came in. He was a guy, and he was going to be my nurse during the procedure. So he introduced himself. He was real nice too. After that, probably in the total an hour and a half went by, and the anesthesiologist came by and introduced himself, asked me questions, and the doctor came in, Dr. Nicholson, and introduced himself to my family, asked questions. I asked him questions, and he was more than happy to respond. And then about 10-15 minutes later, around 3 p.m., they took me into the surgery room. Before that, I had said in my previous video that the anesthesiologist had told me that I was going to have an oxygen, that thing, like a little hose, when I woke up. That I was going to wake up around 5 minutes after they were done with surgery. I don't know if that happened. Maybe I woke up sooner than they thought I would, or what happened. But the thing is that I woke up and my anesthesiologist was still there. I mean, he told me he was going to still be there. And I had another nurse now that she was assigned to me, just to me, for my after surgery. And she was with me the whole time. Okay? She was just mine. So that was pretty cool. Anyway, I woke up and I didn't have what he had said I was going to have. That was the only bad thing that I had by my experience. I had a oxygen mask, and I had a panic attack. I went crazy. But I had to calm down the best I could, and after around maybe 5 minutes, they took it out, and then they put the other, they told me they were going to put that thing. And then I was okay. Like, immediately I calmed down. Like, it was like magic. And then afterwards, they make you cough and breathing exercises. And you have to do those, because if you don't do them, you run the risk of getting pneumonia or something like that. So follow instructions. And when you go home, do them too. Okay? After that, well, I hadn't drank anything. I'm sorry. He gave me like a condom swab, and then when they got the okay from Dr. Nicholson for me to get some water, they gave me ice chips, and then I had a choice of drinking either water, Crystal Light, or juice, and I just asked for ice water, and I drank some. And they told me as soon as I went to the restroom, or as I call it, the tickle room in Tickle, and if everything was okay, you know, that everything went through and out, then I could go home. And I had to walk also for, you know, the blood clots. And I walked as much as I could, and I went to the restroom because I wanted to get the hell out of there. Excuse my language, but that's the truth. So I drank the ice water. I went to walk with my sister came and helped me, and then I went to the theoretical room, to the restroom, and I came back. I told the nurse I had gone to the restroom, and she's like, okay, no hurting. I'm like, no, you know, besides the incisions and all of that, no, I'm fine. So she released me right there and then. Oh my god, I am so sorry. That's the gas that I told you about in the other video. Anyway, okay, I lost my train of thought. Okay, she let me go. I went to another room. I got dressed. My mom came and my sister helped me dress, and I went home. And sure enough, I did feel like hell because, come on, you have 5 incisions, and I will show them to you because I promised I would. And even though it's really embarrassing because when I see my big stomach, but I promised I would, and I'm sticking to it, okay? Because I want to help you, and I don't want you to be scared because it sounds bigger than what it really is. So I will show you that in just a minute. Came home, and you are only to drink liquids for the first week, as I had said. That's broth and your water. I have an issue. I was having problems getting all my proteins because it's too much liquid for me. I'm not hungry, and you can only take little sips. So I wasn't getting everything in. So yesterday I was kind of lightheaded and dizzy, but I figured it out today. I got my sister had this protein powder, and it has 22 grams, and I just doubled the dose with some my skim milk that had 13 grams of protein as well. So I mix it up together, and in 8 ounces I have 57 grams of proteins, and I got it over with in the morning. So I'm really happy that is out of the way. Also, I posted on Lab and Talk, that website I told you about, and they gave me other options like protein shots that are like this little, or like that, and but they have a lot of protein, so you drink less liquid and you have a lot more protein, so that's yay. So I'm gonna go and buy some of those. And also Isopure, that is sold in the Vitamin Shop or GNC, and they told me that is like 20 ounces of liquid with like 40 grams of protein, so that's actually perfect. Anyway, I'll show you my incisions so I can not do this video so long, because my sister says I do them very long. So I told them, you don't like them, don't watch them. Fair, okay? Just give me a second. Okay, here is 1, 2, 3, I know 4 right there, and 5. This is the biggest one. Sorry, I'll speak louder. This is the biggest one where the port is, and well, this one is for my gallbladder scar, and this is some hot oil that was there, so don't get scared. Okay, that was a little painful on my back. Yeah, my back still hurts a little bit, but it's okay. I am doing great. Okay, so I promise I will show them to you, and there they are. They still have the how do you call those? Gauze tape, because they told me I cannot remove them. They will have to fall down by their they have to fall down by itself whenever they fall down, and you cannot scrub it when you take a shower. Only just antiseptic soap and water, no alcohol, nothing like that. So well, they'll fall down whenever they have to fall down. Okay. Well, I hope this was helpful. And oh, big thing, one tip, do just take little sips, because I took a little bigger sip and it kind of hurt. So I'll show you what a little sip is in case you're wondering. Okay, this is a little sip. Yeah, it's like the cap basically. That includes the water, the protein, the broth, anything you drink. Little. Avoid the pain if you can. Anyway, oh, besides, you need some iron. So I'm Mexican, so I don't mind drinking bean broth. Yep, I'm a beaner. I don't care. I love it. I'll never leave my beans. Okay, but it's really good. It has a lot of iron, so give it a try. Okay. Okay. Until next time. Bye.